Hi, my name is Carrie McWhorter, and that's Shamia Rozier, and we're Equip Mentors with Able, South Carolina. Today we're going to talk about our experiences with service providers and why supported decision making was the best option for us. For me, my experiences with service providers have been mostly good, with a few exceptions. One time, a fire alarm went off in the middle of the night in my dorm room, and instead of immediately getting me out of bed, the personal care assistant ran downstairs to find out if it was a real emergency. After I demanded she got me up for 5 minutes, they finally got me up and out of the building. If I did not have my right to choose and continuously advocated for myself, she would have left me in the bed. A good experience I had is with my Medicaid case manager. My Medicaid case manager has always been good at finding other resources for me. She helps contact personal care agencies where I need a new personal care assistant. A mental health counselor also helped me sign up for SSI benefits when I turned 18. I make all the decisions related to service providers. I always make clear to service providers what I need. If it is an errand, I may run it down. I need for my PCA, or I walk them through how to use my equipment. It is so important to know what you need and what you want before interacting with any service provider. It is also important for me to know that I am in control of what services I need. Guardianship would have prevented me from making my own decisions and living independently.
My experience with service providers hasn't been the worst. When I turned about 18, I started interacting with service providers on my own. When I started managing my own appointments, I also started learning how to advocate for myself by being as direct as I can with what my needs were. This helped my service providers get to know me better, as well as get used to dealing with me directly when it came to making decisions. At first, it was a little hard because it seemed like they didn't know how to handle me making my own decisions. It got easier as time went on when I saw my providers more and more. And eventually, they started fostering the independence for me to make my own decisions as well when it came to courses of treatment for myself. A bad experience that I had was with my therapist. Due to COVID, we had to start doing televisits. After a couple of visits, I made the decision to stop because there was a long battle with health insurance and because my therapist would continue to reschedule with me, which made for a difficult time because my mental health was at stake. My most recent good experience with a service provider was when I went to a new doctor. While I was there, I advocated for myself to my service provider about the fact that I couldn't climb on the bed they had. So they accommodated me by switching me to a room with a remote controlled bed that could be lowered to a height that I could get on it. Now that I'm older and have control over my health, I'm able to do the right research to find the service providers that are right for me. I feel empowered to ask questions as well as ensure that my concerns are heard. Our stories demonstrate how service providers help us make supported decisions and live independent lives.